What's up, guys? And as always, a shout out to my friends of Bill. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully, you're having a good day, a beautiful day, and if not, you know what I always say, keep it in the moment. Woof. Busy, making that money. Just the way it is. What you got to do? But first things first, I'm having too much fun with this YouTube thing. This is great, and of course, my sobriety. I wouldn't be so happy today with my life if it wasn't for my sobriety. So, and like I always say, I've never lost my sense of humor. Because if I'm going to be miserable in this fellowship, then I just rather do what I was doing because I was miserable then. I might have pretend and act as if everything was okay, but down deep inside, I was broken. And today, because of this powerful fellowship, I'm just grateful. Okay, that's enough with that. Blah, 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 blah. All right. I got to give you it. It's the thought for today, because this is my commitment and this is my service to you and myself. 1 minute, guys. March 10th reads, we also strengthen our faith by working with another alcoholic and finding that we can do nothing ourselves to help them, except to tell them our own story of how we found the way out. If the other person is helped, it's by the grace of God and not by what we do or say. Our own faith is strengthened when we see another alcoholic find sobriety by turning to God. And finally, we strengthen our faith by having quiet times every morning. Then they ask you, do I ask God in this quiet time for the strength to stay sober this day? Yes, I do. Yes. I thank him every morning. You guys already know all that. And yes, that's how this fellowship works. It's by one alcoholic helping another. That's it. By telling them what you've been through and what you had to do to get where you're at. They, not for nothing, but they don't want to hear it from doctors and therapists and all that. They relate to who? Someone that's just like them. And that's why this fellowship has worked for so many years. But these guys started so many years ago. And it was just one alcoholic helping another. That's it. It was simple. Because now you're down and out, and you think like everything's all over, and then here comes a recovered alcoholic that was right where you are, and he starts to tell you everything that he went through. And then you start to open your eyes and you start to really pay attention, because you're like, wow, if this guy's doing it, why can't I do it? This guy was just as bad as me. If not, he was probably even worse. So why can't I do it? So then you start. And you start doing what this gentleman started telling you to do. And with the grace of God, that's how it all works. But it all starts with one alcoholic helping another. And then being thankful and grateful to your higher power for helping you every day. But you got to help yourself too. This is not all up to him. You got to do your part. And then once you start feeling better and doing your thing, and you start getting that glow of sobriety, then you start helping the next man, the next alcoholic that's out there struggling. And so on and so on and so on and so on. And before you know it, those were all just like bad memories that you experienced, that you went through. Because now it's in the past. And now you're looking into the future of your new life. And as long as you stay on top of it and you continue to do what you're doing, and don't forget that you're an alcoholic till you're not here no more, you'll be fine. It's all right that you're an alcoholic and that we can't drink. It's all right. Been there, done that. And when we were there, was it fun? I don't think so. To me, it wasn't. Maybe early in the beginning it was, but that didn't last. That didn't last for too long. Then it was just problem after problem after problem, and chasing this and chasing that, and you know all about it. You know my story. But I'm gonna keep sharing it, and hopefully this video finds someone that needs it, an alcoholic or a drug addict that needs it. Believe me, if I could do it, you could do it. I was a guy that would finish work at 12 o'clock and I would go start drinking with the old timers. And they would look at me, because I was a kid. They would look at me and be like, "What are you doing here, kid?" And I would tell them the same thing you're doing. And they would laugh and just buy me drinks. It was great. It was great. But that didn't last long. And that was early on. So right from there, I should have known that something wasn't right. I'm a teenager and I'm sitting with old timers, 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds in the bar at lunchtime. But that's what I did. So if I did it, and everything else, I've done so much. Really, you don't even know the half of it. If this guy could do it, and millions of others like me, you could do it. Guys, okay, that's enough out of me. Hopefully you enjoy your Friday night, and remember I always say, if you're going out there and you're drinking or whatever it is you're doing, be careful. Just be careful. Drink responsibly. If that's what you're going to do. Don't drink and drive. And drugs, just don't do drugs. It's not a good time to be on drugs. Stuff is being cut with some crazy shit. Guys, thank you for letting me share. God willing, I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless. See ya.